Yes, 13.
Yeah, it's true. You can check me. Even you don't believe, from last 5 hours, 30 minutes, I'm streaming. 5 hours, 30 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah. So the only thing is that you have to be do practice on daily basis. You have to be consistent. You have to, if you subscribe to teacher rather this is you have to be in you need to do one thing, like you have to just write all of your queries. So whenever you will join teacher RahatAli's class, so that time definitely they will ask you, do you have any query, do you have any doubt? And that
Okay.
time, don't miss a single second. Just shoot your question one by one. The more you will clarify your doubt, the more you will become proficient in this language. And most important part, it
Yes.
should not be like that. If you are asking a question, they are replying, and after that, you are not work on it. You are not implementing. If they are suggesting something, so you have to implement, then only it will be work, it will show some effect. Otherwise it's just like you heard from 1 years and then after it just goes out. That should not be case. That will not gonna give any kind of benefits to you for your learning. And that's all from my side.
Okay, Sheep
Yeah.
and everyone, one moment. We are live on the Facebook Hello group. There are some students watching from there. Sometimes we select randomly as a part of the Hello team so that they know how our students learn and practice. So I have to be with you at least next 15 to 20 minutes, okay? Excuse me.
Sure.
So, dear viewers who are watching from the Facebook of the Hello group, uh, if you have got any question, then I can ask she because she is not there, but I'm reading their comments. And also, it has been shared through the YouTube channel, and I can send the link later, okay, Sheep, so that you can watch it.
Yeah, yeah, definitely I'll watch it for sure. Oh, Ahmad, are you there? You are here and you just muted yourself. I don't know if you're not here, so I can give chance to other because there are so many people who are waiting in queue.
Okay, sir.
You can let him go if he doesn't want to talk. Don't know.
Yeah,
Please bring only those people who like to talk.
exactly. Any of you guys wanna ask any question, so you can send me the request. Uh, if any of you guys who are listening to us, and if you want to ask any questions, so you can send me the request.
And
Okay.
also, there is one.
Sir,
Yeah, go on.
sir, how we give intro in brief?
Is it Monu who is speaking?
Yes, sir.
So what's your question again? I'm not sure if I have understood your question.
How how we give intro in brief?
Your introduction briefly, okay. Um,
Okay.
you can say about yourself. Remember that you don't have to say whether you are married or not. That is not important. Number two, you don't have to say your religious belief, your political belief. You don't have to mention your age. These four information always avoid in your introduction. You can say
Okay.
about yourself once again, like, my name is this, I'm from this country, this is what I'm doing, I like watching football, for example, or maybe I like watching cricket.
Hobbies.
Dhoni is my favorite player, for example. I like going with my friends, I like to listen music. During the weekends I go for swimming, and I have a small cat named, for example. Give something like that in between 90 seconds to 2 minutes. Don't take too much time when you're introducing.
Okay, sir.
Sir, actually, we just had a talk. Ramadip is speaking here. So, just I want to know that whether I was speaking so fastly because most of the time I get a compliment from my teachers, like colleagues, that I speak so fastly when I was speaking English. Is it so? Or I don't know.
Okay, first of all, Raman, we don't have to use the word fastly. There is no
No.
such a word. It is
Okay.
fast. Fast is both adverb and adjective. Yes,
Okay.
you speak fast, that's right. And many people do that. My suggestion would be when you're having conversation with a group of people, it is better to speak in a medium space. Slow, not too fast. That is another vital rule of IELTS speaking. So
That's
so you have to just follow the technique, okay?
yes, sir. So that was my question, and I want to clarify.
Hello, Dr. Rosie. Welcome. Zamira, Mohammed, and other people.
Hey, so I think Dr. Teacher Jima is also here. Wow, hello, Teacher Jima. How are you doing? Okay, let me think.
Oh, Teacher Gemma, if you're interested to join, please hop on.
Yeah, Teacher Jima, if you wanna join, so you can send me the request. Teacher Rakan, so fine, thank you, everyone. Not getting any request. Yeah, hello, Mohammed. How are you doing?
Oh, I'm doing well. Uh, I want to ask a question to sir.
Go on.
That many people say that you learn English by doing practice. But what if a man is doing practice, a lot of practice, maybe 3 to 4 hours a day, uh, but he's not able to get fluent in English. So what should he do?
Okay. I believe that the way you're practicing may be the not the correct way. First, you need to understand whether your practicing techniques are right or wrong. Okay, and
Okay,
how you know that? This is the second question. If you think that you're not learning anything, you stuck to a point and you're not developing. That means your techniques are not correct. It may not be appropriate for you.
okay. So
Okay.
so what things I should keep in mind while doing practice?
Okay. Now you have to understand what kind of development you need. Is it speaking? Is it reading? Is it writing? Or is it all of them?
Okay.
What do you like to develop, Mohammed? Is it speaking
Uh,
only?
I, I I want to develop speaking.
Okay. So if you would like to develop speaking the same, we have explained every time when I come to Ship's live stream, vocabulary, then know basic grammar rules, then you have to know how you can make sentences, and third point is important point. Now you have to practice, you have to find out a speaking partner or joining live streams like this, or if possible subscribe to a teacher. Okay, as long as you know your flaws, where you are weak, you have to focus those parts, and by doing that, by the repetitive action which we call consistency or perseverance, then you can develop yourself. Remember that there is no quicker or fast way. Someone has written, was it you? Is there any way we can learn English fast? No, I'm sorry, there is no fast way. There is no easier or quicker method other than practice, but it will take time. Remember that your result won't come within overnight. It might take 2 months, 3 months, or maybe more, maybe 4 months, maybe 6 months. It depends on your learning style, your motivation, your desire, and your positiveness. You have to believe in yourself that you can be better tomorrow. Every time when you will start speaking, you have to believe that I'm going to be better than last time.
Okay. How can we assess that I'm getting better or not? Is there any technique to get?
Yeah, this is another amazing question. How do you know that whether you're getting better or not? Sometimes you'll feel that from your fluency, from the using of words, from the using of correct sentences. But if you can't do that, then you have to get it checked by a qualified person who can do that. You know,
Okay.
Casanova said it is almost impossible to speak English with proper grammar. Maybe, but we can try, can't we? Okay. Even the natives make mistakes, because I've got a lot of English colleagues, they always speak wrongly, but that doesn't matter as long as we understand and have good conversation between us.
Okay.
Casanova, that is wrong. If you use perfect grammar, that sounds strange, and maybe to you, I don't know, where are you from? I don't agree with you at all.
But sir, whenever I speak, I actually don't bother about the grammatical rules, and it automatically get fitted at the correct place.
That's right. When you are fluent in English, don't worry about the grammar rules that much, but try to use. I'm mentioning grammar because when you're sitting for the IELTS exam, okay, or any other certified exams, grammar is important. You can't get good marks without knowing grammar. Much unlikely for you.
Actually, I just learned basic grammar things which are important. Like whenever we are talking about the present or we are doing any kind of work, we just need to put ing with that. And in this way, I have just put small things in my mind while I am speaking.
Okay, that's great.
Because whenever I start taking care about the grammar, well, whenever I am speaking, it automatically gets strong. My speaking will not become fluent as that much.
Right. Look at that comment from teacher Gemma. She wrote, when you use proper grammar, it may sound strange due to your mother tongue because you're comparing your language, English language, to your mother tongue. But, however, when you use it more and more, you'll progress very well. That's right. I totally agree with you, teacher Gemma. This is how we develop and how we grow more, you know. And first thing is that for the non-native speakers, we try to translate the words from our mother tongue. If you want to speak naturally, confidently, articulately, you have to think in English rather than translating the words.
Definitely, sir. I always follow this process. Like you just told that we just stop translating in our mind. Only then we can learn any language.
Exactly. And I shared this story. I learned Arabic language within 90 days, 1,000 sentences. Okay. So literally, I used to learn 11 sentences in every day. And after 90 days, I found, oh, I can speak. I don't know Arabic grammar. If you ask me Arabic grammar, I'll not be able to explain. But as I say, language acquisition is easy, but practicing is the most important factor. Whatever you have learned, now you have to apply it. You have to prove that you know something. Your listeners would be able to understand you. Okay, your audience will be able to comprehend whatever you're saying.
Safu is asking, most it is said that your accent must be as per the native English speakers. How to become like them?
It's
Is the
totally
big concern.
sorry, I'm just interrupting. Safu, I don't know who said to you, it is totally wrong. In the Western countries, in English speaking countries, we never ever emphasis on your accent, but we emphasis on your pronunciation. And most of the people are confused, more or less, the differentiation between the accent and pronunciation. Remember, guys, there are only two established pronunciation in the world. One is the British IPA, British International Phonetic Alphabets, and another one is American IPA, American International Phonetic Alphabets. And whatever way you speak, that is your own accent. And each and every country, community, city, even the people and the person has their own accent. So that is the differentiation, guys. So don't be confused with the pronunciation and the accent. Never ever, please. Yeah. Mr. Tanbir says, can you say something in Arabic? Yes. مرحبا كل ناس اليوم يوم الاثنين على الساعة 8:29 دقيقة للبرنامج للمملكة بريطانيا. Welcome to our program. Today is Sunday. Our local time is 8:59. Welcome from the United Kingdom. That is the English of the Arabic. Okay.
Ahmed, actually, I give two-time chance to you to come in open section. Once you just came to an open section, but you didn't speak a single word. So sorry, but yeah, if you have any kind of specific question, you can write it. I'll pin it, and I'm sure about it. Teacher RahatAli's will reply you accordingly. I hope you got my point.
Yes, teacher Jama, I live in Essex, by the way. I don't know which part of the UK are you from.
Yeah, Prasant is asking, can you give few suggestions to stop translate? I think it's talking about like how we can stop translation.
Yes. First thing is that you have to start from your home, wherever you live, and also you have to know how you can describe the things. Say chair, table, sofa, pan, fork, knives. then try to make sentences. Okay.
Exactly.
And also,
Mom,
mhm,
yeah.
go on.
No, no, go ahead. No, go ahead, go ahead.
And also, whenever you try to know these words in English, after that you have to make sentences. As I said earlier, making sentences clear, logical, meaningful, and sensible. I always use this for words. Sorry. When you're making sentences, you have to make sentences, okay, and try to use them. But if you don't use them, then it's much likely for you that you're going to forget at the end of the day.
So I will share one thing that when I started learning English and I just learned 2 or 3 words for a day and I tried to use that words in my communication, in my speaking on the daily basis. That's how I learn my vocabulary.
That's a very good technique.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, learn two or
Casanova
three
is
words.
asking.
Hmm.
Casanova is asking a question. How can we mold tricky grammatical sentences, simple ones?
Casanova has said that he got 8.5 in IELTS. I've got a question for you, Casanova. Why did you sit for the IELTS exam? Before I answer him,
Hmm? I didn't get what she said.
Casanova,
Mono going abroad and hearing English in its own setting is a great learning experience. So what does it mean?
teacher Jama has just outlined about Monu's, plan in the future career. Okay, I saw Casanova said without going to the teacher, he got 8.5 in IELTS exam. So my question was, why did he need to sit for the IELTS exam? It's very much unlikely for someone to get 8.5 without getting it, you know,
Coaching.
teacher's instruction or coaching. Exactly. You can get 5, 6 without teacher. That's fine. You know.
Uh, yeah, Mohammed, do you have any question? Because someone is sending request to me. If you have any question, can ask. Otherwise, I'm gonna give chance to others.
No, you can add someone else.
Yeah. Thank you.
Okay.
So, dear viewers, you're watching Sheep the Learner's live stream from the Hallo app, and you can see how he's being an amazing host, controlling all the speakers one by one. And luckily, I'm there today, and I have asked the permission to share it through the Facebook group, our Hallo group, where there are more than 400,000 members, and also it has been shared through the YouTube channel. Welcome everyone once again. If you've got any questions or comments, please ask in the comment section. I'm going to ask to Sheep the Learner, okay, so that he can answer it.
Prasad again is saying, I'm a little good at grammar, vocabulary, and speaking persistently, but I couldn't be confident in English. Why? What is the reason, sir? Actually, this question asked by Monu also, I guess. Am I right, Monu?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So, Rasa, what's your tips and tricks for them?
It's the same text, but I need to know which part of English. What do you mean by that word English? It's a very big word, guys. Be specific when you're asking a question. Monu is also teacher of primary level. That's good to know. What do you teach,
Yes,
Monu?
sir. All subjects.
You teach all of them.
Whoa.
Wow, that's cool.
Wow.
First to
What? You,
fifth.
okay.
Okay, who is after alone? Is there any fourth person on the Hopon section sheet?
No, no, no one.
But I can see there is a photo. Oh, that's a bit confusing.
Who's that? It can be a glitch. Now I added fourth one,
Marco.
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 Hi, sir. Hi, Rahat sir. Hi,
Well,
Civil learners. Good
welcome.
afternoon.
Yeah.
Thanks
Hello,
for
Marco.
joining,
How
sir.
are you doing?
I'm good, sir. I'm great.
Oh, glad to know about you. You're welcome.
Sir, I ask one question, sir. How the remove our mind filters? We think firstly is the own language and then convert to English. So how to remove our mind filter? Please tell me, sir.
By learning more vocabulary, wide range of vocabulary, thinking in English. Okay,
Yeah, sir. But always thinking, but sir, I don't know. Suddenly coming the words in my native language.
so you have to control it. Like there was a girl came Sarah, she was using Arabic words in every one or two sentences. If you have noticed or not, she I just mentioned her.
I noticed it.
Yeah,
Mhm.
she was saying wallah, yani. She was using more and more. So this
Sir, have
is
any tricks? Have any tricks?
the only there is no tricks. Yeah, only thing is by practicing more and by being confident. How we can develop your confidence. That is a $1 million question. When you are confident, then it is possible for you to talk about any topic, even if you don't know. Okay,
Yeah, sir. I
so,
will absolutely do so.
so it's better for you to read more. Someone asked this question: how can I read more? You have to enjoy the reading. You have to have the interest in reading. If you don't know how to enjoy it, if you don't have the interest, then it will be difficult for you. Let me give you two examples. Sarah also mentioned that people who do not have education, even they speak very fluently. That is really not true. I had two students and I have got very bad experience. And the students, I understand that from the day one after the assessment that they didn't have any education at all, but they like to learn English. Then I said to them politely, it will be difficult for you, but I can try, but don't blame me because if I'm giving them homework, they can't read it. Okay, even the simple sentence like, how are you? Okay, I'm writing. I'm asking them, can you please read the sentence? And this person can't read it. Now look at the problem. If you don't know how to read it, how you're going to answer, how you're going to have a conversation with other people.
So thanks, sir. Thanks.
Hello, sir. I want to add something. Can I?
Sure, go ahead. It's an open discussion.
Okay. So, sir, whenever there are most of the persons who like to watch movies, like to watch serials, and you can install a app which is Hotstar app. They translate each and every part of the sentence in a English language. So there are a lot of opportunities that we can learn our without like while watching our own language native language movies and serials. We can learn a lot of things, a lot of expressions, how to express the words in English. So this is another way which I follow.
Subtitles, you mean using subtitles?
So they translate each and every feeling, like whenever they are talking about what happens suddenly, they are playing any kind of tuning, they just represent it in the English way, in the English language.
Okay, I think Raman, you shouldn't advertise any other app here. You'll get automatically warning from the admins. it,
Okay,
it is
sorry, sir. I
violation of our Hello policy. We don't allow any third party or second parties advertisement here, even if you're
okay,
saying
sir.
something.
Sorry, sir. I will definitely take care of it next time. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Hmm.
Yeah. Teacher Jama has another suggestion. If you don't enjoy books, try to watch movies in English without subtitles. Uh, yeah, that's right. But the problem is that in the movies they use the connected speech. Ashib, if you remember, I explained connected speech. That is
Yeah,
the
connected
natural way of
coordination, assimilation,
yeah.
all that part.
All the natives follow the connected speech rules, and being a non-native, it will be difficult for the people to understand and follow them. So use without subtitles, then use subtitles again. Then you can guess the difference, and from there you can learn.
Exactly. Agreed. Rahas sir, what I feel, what I like experience in my whole learning life. If a person have a very strong and powerful reason, I don't think so. Is there any else is required in order to improve his English? Automatically, his brain will work accordingly. Like, I have to do practice because I have this reason. I have to be consistent because I have this reason. I have to read books. Even I don't want to read books. I don't like, but I have to read. Why? Because I have that reason. It's just like I have a kind of disease. I don't like to eat medicine, to take medicine, but you know what? If I want to get well soon, so I have to take it. Similarly, I don't love to read books. I don't love to write. I don't want to listen others. I just want to speak. But even though you don't like all these things, you have to do it because you have a very powerful reason. I want to go abroad. I want to pass my ALICE exam with high band. There are some like I want to get a very good job. There are so many reasons you have. Like the only thing is you need to develop only a powerful reason. If you have a single powerful reason, I'm sure about it. You will never think about the time that it's morning, night, evening, what the time. You will never look at towards your watch. The only thing is you will take care in your mind that I have to make an environment, a surrounding where I can involve my brain completely towards learning English language and all. And it's a fact. The more you will practice, the more you will can see progress on your speaking. um I don't know about others, but I felt personally on myself because earlier when I talk, I fumble a lot. I was jamming a lot. Nowadays, I'm not saying I'm that much perfect, but yes, you can say if I'll get a chance to talk with anyone, I can speak and I can share my opinion. I can talk with him, and at the same point in time, I can understand him. I think it's more than enough for me. So it's all depend on your dedication, or all depend on the purpose, the perspective you have that why you are learning this language. So that's
Exactly.
this
I,
is
I
my opinion.
I do agree with you. So you have to first understand why you're learning English and what's your target or plan. Okay. So that is a really very good suggestion, Sheep. Thanks for your clarification.
Yeah, so welcome back.
Any other questions from anyone? Maybe we can answer more.
Yeah, Abhi, do you have any question?
Yeah, I have one question. That is, we talked about this that topic. Is grammar necessary at the time of speaking?
Mm-hmm.
Right, grammatical formation is necessary. So we talked about the topic. So I want to know that from Rahas sir, is grammar necessary at the time of speaking? That means grammatical sequence, structures.
Okay. Before I go for elaboration, let me give you two examples how we compare grammar as a part of English. If you think that English language is your body, grammar should be all the bones which will give you the shape of the body. Okay, whether it's a child or adult or male or female or a grown up or a fighter or a racer or a cricketer or a footballer. Okay, so depending on the grammar, you will shape your language. Or you can say if you think that English language is a city, grammar should be the all the traffic rules. Okay, like right, left, emergency crossing, stop, backward, roundabout, etc., etc. While you're speaking, our primary focus is to build your fluency. You can bring your grammar. Grammar is definitely necessary. Without knowing grammar, there is no way you can write a correct sentence. There is no way you can say something correctly and clearly. Okay, but as you said, grammar is necessary while you're speaking. It should be the secondary option. Grammar, I said this answer earlier. In order to develop your speaking, we need to know vocabulary first, our lexical resources, how we can use the words into sentences, and in that case we need to know grammar. Let me give you example, like I eat ice cream or I like ice cream. Have you ever heard people are saying ice cream I like? No. Grammar teaches us how we can use I like ice cream. That is the you know necessity where we have to understand how we have to use I like ice cream, not ice cream I like. Okay? Is that clear with a simple example, Avi?
Yes, 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 it's clear. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's clear. But we have discussed about this topic in C Brothers live stream, and many people were there. So they were talking about they were just focusing about the fluency. So I have one another question related to this. Uh, Fluency or accuracy, which one is more important?
In speaking, fluency should be coming first, always, before your accuracy,
Okay.
before your grammar. Fluency, vocab, grammar, accuracy, then pronunciation. This is how it should go, you know.
And what are the criteria of a good speaker? That means, how can I judge a person who is a good speaker?
A person who is fluent,
Yeah,
not
fluent speaker.
number one, not repetitive. You see, many people repeat the same words. They use filler, like you know what, like actually, and also the person is going to use grammar, different kinds of vocabs, wider ranges of vocabulary, and wider ranges of grammar structures as well. You know, these are the some criteria of a good speaker. And also remember that the person is going with the flow. We say go with the flow. You're talking about the topic, you know, you're discussing the topic.
Mhm. Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
I have a question, sir. Like whenever we are speaking fluently, at the time, if start taking a care about the things that we are, whether we are making compound sentences, we are making variation in the sentences, then our fluency becomes sometimes somewhat slow. How can we improve this? How can we overcome about this problem?
Simple answer, practice. Okay. If you know how to make compound sentences, then it should be a problem for you to use those sentences in a conversation. But if you don't know how to make compound sentences, if you spend time, then you'll be, you know, losing your fluency. You'll be stuck to a point. Oh, what I'm going to say now? Oh, I don't know what are the words. I don't know how to create sentences, and let alone creating compound sentences. You see, all of these things are related to one word, an amazing word. We call it practice. Practice gives you
Thank you.
confidence. Number one, practice gives you, you know, your belief that you can do something better every time. You know, practice gives you the strength to move ahead. And also, if I have mentioned earlier, don't worry about the mistakes. As long as you can learn from the mistakes and you promise yourself, I have made a mistake, that's fine, I have learned it from today, and I'm not going to do the same mistakes in the future. Just think of it that in the future you're going to talk better way, corrected way. You see, that is the implement of making mistakes. And also, when you're making mistakes means you're trying to learn something, maybe the process is wrong somehow. As long as you know how it went wrong and why it went wrong, then you can move ahead, you know, learning from it.
Thank you, sir.
Welcome. Rupa, no one is perfect speaker, especially non-natives. Yeah, even the natives make mistake. I have said to you many times, and Shiv as well. I've got quite few white colleagues. They always make mistakes in their grammar, but it doesn't matter as long as they are communicating well, effectively, and we understand each other. Okay, so don't think that you will be perfect or anyone is going to be perfect.
Sir, I have one another question. We always talk about formal and informal speaking. So I don't know what is the difference between formal and informal speaking, and I can't differentiate it at the time of speaking. How can be formal? I don't know. So if I follow the sequence of formal speaking, so how can I develop that skill?
You have to study it. Okay,
Okay.
and
Yeah.
first you need to understand why do we need to know formal and informal English, or formal or informal presentation. It is mostly needed for the, you know, IELTS candidates, number one. Number two, for the research students, especially the students who are completing a graduation in a reputed universities, where they have to present their assignment, maybe thesis paper, research paper. People who are involved in research like PhD program, doctoral program. Okay, in that case we use academic words. And there are some criteria as well in presentation or writing research paper. Number one is you have to use formal words. Let me give you one example. What is the formal word? You use this word like asking. I'm asking you. Ask is a informal word, okay? But enquire is a formal word,
Enquiring. Yeah.
okay? Ask, enquire. Similarly, help, assist, okay? Help is an informal word. Assist is a formal word. So when you study a little bit more, when you study a little bit more about the grammar, about the formal and informal words, then you can easily understand how it impacts on your writing and on your speaking as well. Okay.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
And number two, in formal words and formal presentation, we do not use first person. Like when you're writing a research paper, you don't say that I'm going to write the research paper, say COVID vaccination. No, you can't say that in a research paper or formal writing. You have to say in third person, like this article will describe about the COVID vaccinations. Or you can say in a passive voice, it will be described in my article about the COVID vaccination. Did you get the point? This is another
Yes, yes,
criteria.
sir. I got.
Another
Uh,
criteria is that plagiarism. Have you ever heard this word? Plagiarism?
no, sir.
I'm writing it. Plagiarism is that copying someone's writing and you tell that, oh, this is my writing, but it is not you. You've copied and pasted from somewhere. So if you want to write the same sentence, you have to paraphrase or rephrase, which means you have to use different synonymous words to explain in a different way. Okay?
Mhm. That means I will get the idea from that research paper and I will write in my own way. That means I
Yeah,
have to use some other synonymous word
right,
in the place of that word.
right.
Yes.
Let me give you one good example. I'm on my way. Yeah. Now, if
Mhm.
you want to, I've given an example. Yeah, I'm on my way. Hey, like sheep called me and I said, hey, sheep, I'm on my way. Now, if you want to paraphrase it or rephrase it, you have to express in a different way. Like, what can you say instead of I'm on my way? Raman?
Sir is coming.
Yeah, I'm coming. Very good. Avi, how can you say in a different way?
How can I say? I'm on the way.
I'm on the
That
way.
means
Hmm.
going to that direction.
I'm going to the direction. Yeah.
That means that direction, a specific direction, wherever I am willing to go. That
Mm-hmm.
means.
Yeah. So you see that now this is the simple meaning of paraphrasing or rephrasing, okay? And that is
Mhm.
needed in academic writing as well as in your IELTS exam as well. Academic writing, both
Mhm.
IELTS exam and general test and academic, okay?
Okay, sir. Thank you. That was very valuable remark from your side. Thank you so much, sir.
E-
Really, sir, we have learned a lot of things today also.
Yes, sir.
Like always, I learn a lot of things by joining your live streams.
Thank you very much. But
So, sir, Rahas, sir, I have one another question. That is, I want
Sure.
to learn about tone intonation, staticship, and I can say pronunciation. So, how can I subscribe you? That means I have some. I don't want to learn about grammar and all. That means I have a little bit knowledge about grammar, but I want to learn advanced grammar like tone intonation and staticship and
hmm,
like pronunciations.
okay, these are all are parts of phonetics, not part of grammar, okay?
Yeah, yeah, phonetics. Yeah, sorry, sorry, phonetics. Yeah,
Remember that grammar.
phonetics.
Phonetics.
Yeah, this phonetics is the hardest part of English learning for the non-natives. Like me, I had to struggle a lot. Still I struggle a lot, when I'm confused, I'm checking from dictionary. Do not go to Google dictionary, go to specific dictionary for a word, like maybe Oxford or Cambridge or maybe Merriam Webster or maybe Collins. Check it
Hmm.
from there and try to imitate the way they pronounce it. And also
Sir,
if you know how to, hang on a second, how to read those phonemes or these phonetic symbols, that will help you to develop it quickly.
sir, I have little bit idea, but at the time of phonemic transcription, I can't. What can I say? I can't translate all those phonemic words. It's very difficult. I don't
it
know.
it
I
is
don't have that
difficult.
much knowledge.
It is
Yeah.
difficult, honestly. So you have to give lots of time, but there are some
Yeah.
basic techniques. If you develop it, your speaking would be amazing. Okay, some
Yeah.
vowel sound, shorter vowel, longer vowel, ah sound, oo sounds, diphthong, and
Yeah.
also,
Monophthong.
yeah, monophthong, and also some techniques, connected speech techniques, double consonant rules, double vowel rules, so if you know some of these, I'm sure your speaking, your sound would be better. And also, Sheep has said one amazing thing. We need to know how a letter should be pronounced correctly. And most of the cases, our learners have difficulties. I'm writing some of the sounds like SH or TH sounds, okay? Like we have got, voiced SH, unvoiced SH. Similarly, voiced TH, unvoiced TH, okay?
Mhm.
And also letter S has different sounds depending on the word and composition, and letter A has 9 different sounds. Do you know that? 9. Letter A
Yeah. Yeah.
has 9 different sounds. So depending on the word, A has, I'm writing it, A has 9 different sounds. Okay, so this is really important for you to know all the letters, individual sounds. Then you go through the next phase of your phonetics. Hello Henry, welcome. Okay.
But sir, it's very difficult to remember all the things because suppose there are five vowels A, E, I, O, U, but in phonetics there are 20 vowel sounds. So diphthong, 12 diphthong, 8 monophthong. So it's very difficult to remember all those things. So actually, I'm trying my level best, but the problem is that I don't know whether I'm committing a mistake or not. No one is here to teach me. So that's the problem.
Don't use committing mistake. That is a wrong word. We commit only murder. That is a very,
Yeah.
very wrong word. I'm sorry.
Okay, okay. Sorry, sorry.
I'm
Very
No,
good.
I
I
don't.
really corrected him.
making
Yeah.
mistakes.
Committing.
Say simply making mistakes.
Yeah, I'm making mistakes. So I don't know how to correct all those mistakes.
Yeah, it is difficult for many people. So in that case, you need to take
Yeah.
help from a qualified person who can help you.
Yes, yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. Any other question, guys? Is anyone interested to join a sheep?
Okay.
No, actually, Jess, there's a question here: how to enhance our vocabulary?
Enhance?
Enhance, ENHANCE, enhance. I think she
Enhance.
just want to like increase, amplify, magnify.
Hmm.
Raise.
By reading more. I answered it already. You need to read a lot. You need to enjoy reading. If you don't read, there is no way that you can, learn more vocabs. Okay.
Exactly, great. For me, it's just like I'm doing like daily practice. I'm just learning some vocabulary. I'm discussing not only vocabulary as well, pronunciation and like some synonym. And I'm trying to use on my day-to-day speaking so that I can remember it for the long lasting. And because without implementation, your theoretical knowledge is just like scrap, I guess. If you are learning something theoretical and after that you are implementing, that's gonna help you a lot. If suppose you just taught a lesson and we are not reading, or we are not doing our homework at home, so that's useless. We are not able to learn exactly what you are trying to teach us. So implementation is must.
Right.
This
You're
is
right.
my point.
Okay. Let me give you one quick, phonetics rules for all of you. You know the letter O, yeah? So
Okay.
generally it should be O sound, but letter O has also A sound and U sound. Yeah. So if you don't know which words have got A sound and which words have got U sound, then it will be difficult for you to pronounce them. I'm writing some of the words. Let me see how you pronounce. Yeah. Okay, like some of the words I've
Onion,
written. Yeah, one by one. Raman.
onion, oven, dove, done, money.
Okay, Avi.
Onion, oven, dove, done, money.
Okay, Henry, thank you very much for
Um,
letting Casanova know. Casanova, please write in English. That's I was going to say to
it's
him.
onion,
Hmm.
oven, dough, it's a dough, done, money.
Okay, how about you, Sheep?
Um, onion, oven, dove, done, money.
Hmm. Okay, but look at the amazing part. It is onion, not O. We know onion, but it is onion in English.
Onion.
We don't say onion here. It
Mhm.
is oven. We don't say oven either. Dab,
Uh,
if it is the bird. Dobe, if it is the past tense of died. Dobe has two sounds, dab and dobe. Okay, and dan is fine, man is fine. You see, this is the impact of learning phonetics now. Abhay, did you get my point?
yeah, yes. I
Yes,
That's
got,
sir.
oven.
I got
Even
it.
though I forgot, we used to say oven. Even we did not say
Onion.
that's
Yeah.
oven. Oven.
Yeah,
Oven.
Even
Oven.
though,
oven.
like in general life, we used to say oven. Yeah, oven. Not
But
never used oven. So
Mhm.
it just, of course, a set of mentality somewhere.
Hello, Sienna,
How we
welcome.
get it. Hey, sir. Thank you for teaching us.
No, I got free time and I thought to come here and also sharing Ship's live stream in our Facebook Hello page. So it is still
Mhm.
on live broadcast. So when I'll be finishing, that broadcast should be ended. By my broadcast should be done. I mean to say, Ship, you can continue later. I have still 15 minutes more. Okay.
Okay,
Mhm.
sir. Thank you, sir.
Yeah. Casanova is saying Civ pin it. What exactly I have to pin? Can you please tell me, Casanova? You are sick inquisitive to learn. I don't know what
I
exactly is
think
Civ.
he was talking about Raj sir comment. That means onion, of oven,
Onion,
dove,
oven,
done.
dough. Mhm.
Not dove, dove.
Dove has two words, guys. Remember, if it is the
Dough.
bird, which is noun, it is
Mhm.
dove. Okay. But if it is the past tense of the verb dive, when you're diving, like scuba diving or diving into the water, then it is the past tense is dope. Remember
Dough.
that.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
And another, I think I shared with Shiv's lesson. There are thousands of words we use as a noun and we use as a verb, and it has got two different sounds for the same word. Okay, let me give you one quick example, like this word. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, this word, shape. Uh, it is used as a noun. Also, it is used as a verb. For all the nouns have similar rules. Okay, so for the noun, our tone should be rising tone to falling tone, upper tone to down tone. Okay, and when it is a verb, it is the other way around. It is down tone to upper tone. So, for example, um, may I have your contact number, please? Contact, look, contact, upper to down. Now, if I'm going to use as a verb, I'm not going to contact you anymore because you're not listening to me, for example. You see the sound differentiation, the sound differentiation, so that your listeners will be able to understand. Are you using as a verb or as a noun? Did you get the point?
Yes, yes.
So,
Yes, sir.
so that is another impact of learning phonetics. You know how it has impact on your communication and to your listeners.
Yeah, right, sir.
Exactly. Uh, wait, give me some second. I'm gonna write something here.
So that
I
means if
think
we
this
don't
word I have
have
the same
Wha-
case, Raser. This one, I'm gonna pin it. This one.
Yes. Now another amazing matter. If it has got monosyllable, monosyllable, sheep and
yeah,
everyone.
yeah, one
Only
syllabic,
single one.
single
Singular.
syllable.
So syllable is
Okay.
the concept how you can break a word to pronounce it effectively and correctly. If it is a single word with one breaking on one breathing, then the sound is no different for the verb and noun. Okay. But if it is a disyllable or trisyllable, then in case it is the rule is applicable. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So for the word for sheep, can you please pronounce how you can use it?
This one which I pinned it.
Present, you said, yeah.
Okay. One is present,
Mm-hmm.
and second one is present.
Mm-hmm.
I know which one is like used for one, but one is like if I'm talking about current time, and second one is if I will talk about gift and all. That I know, but I don't know which pronunciation is used for which one.
Okay, the sounds are same in this case for adjective and nouns. You know the reason why? Because it has got a monosyllabic rule here. Present.
Yeah.
It's a present. Yeah.
Okay, like you have to be present in the meeting. Oh, it's a
Yes.
good present for their wedding. You see, but the S should be sound like Z in both of the cases. It is not
Present.
Present.
present Z
Yeah.
sound.
Present.
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 Mhm.
Yeah.
Present.
Present.
Jet
It's
sound used for
Present.
which context? For gift or time?
there are some
Both.
rules. Even S has got Z sounds in many words. Okay, especially if there is a vowel sound after S. Like in this case, you can see SENT, present. Okay, and similarly, this word, yeah, people say it Asia. No, it is Asia.
Yes, yeah.
Easier.
Yeah, similarly, visa. Yeah, look,
Yes, yeah.
there visa. Okay, Indonesia, Malaysia, any word has got the similar chunk. It should be Z sound blindly.
Yes, yes, sir.
Visa, Asia, Indonesia, Malaysia, present. Look at another impact. This word, yeah,
Yes.
Close.
close could be verb, close could be noun. Oh, what happened?